Fans of the entertainment world were rocked by the shocking news that dragged one of the most influential boy band members in the world, BTS's Jungkook, into a huge whirlpool of controversy. The news comes amid reports of abuse against Jungkook during his military service. More surprisingly, this rumor is associated with the issue of same-sex relationships that allegedly took place in the military camp where he served. Recently, an unofficial report spread on social media, claiming that Jungkook faced discriminatory treatment and bullying in the military environment. As a known and beloved global celebrity, this news clearly shocked the public. An anonymous source said that the main cause of the bullying was allegedly a romantic relationship issue at the camp, where Jungkook was the subject of gossip. A few days after this news emerged, the military finally gave an official statement. However, instead of dampening, the statement actually triggered more questions. At a news conference, a military spokesman denied any systemic bullying or discriminatory treatment of Jungkook. He stressed that the military has a strict policy regarding respect for the privacy and dignity of every soldier, including celebrities who are serving in the military. Surprisingly, this statement actually gave rise to new speculation. Many have questioned why the military appears to be on the defensive if nothing has happened. Netizens on various social media platforms began to speculate that there was something deliberately hidden by the military. In the midst of this whirlpool of controversy, Jungkook himself chose to remain silent. Nevertheless, fans and observers do not stand still. They questioned whether Jungkook's silence was a personal choice or the result of pressure from the military. The fact that Jungkook is one of the most famous K-pop stars in the world only aggravates the situation. Many argue that her status as a celebrity actually makes her an easy target, both for gossip and unfair treatment. Reports that there are issues of same-sex relationships in the military camp where Jungkook served certainly cannot be ignored. As an institution known for its strong culture of masculinity, the military is often in the spotlight when it comes to issues like this. Several former soldiers interviewed by local media revealed that the stigma against certain sexual orientations is still very strong in the military environment. It is not easy for a person with a minority sexual orientation to survive in a military camp. The mental pressure is enormous, said a former soldier who asked to remain anonymous. However, not a few are worried that the massive attention from these fans could actually make things worse. Some observers say that the media spotlight and public pressure can make the situation even more complicated, especially if the military feels the good name of its institutions is at stake. And the latest development, several human rights organizations are starting to raise their voices. They called for full transparency on the part of the military and suggested that an independent investigation be conducted to ensure there were no rights violations against Jungkook or other soldiers. In the end, the case left more questions than answers. Is Jungkook really a victim of bullying? Is the issue of same-sex relationships in this military camp just speculation, or is there truth behind it? And most importantly, will this truth ever be revealed? Until now, fans could only hope that Jungkook was safe and getting fair treatment during his mandatory military service. One thing is for sure, this case has opened many people's eyes to the challenges that celebrities face, even in supposedly neutral places like military camps. If adding coals to the fire, a former soldier who had served at the military camp where Jungkook had undergone training finally decided to open his voice. In an exclusive interview with local media, he mentioned that the issue of bullying and discrimination is not new in the military environment. More surprisingly, the former soldier mentioned that there was a certain group within the camp that was often the perpetrators of bullying against their colleagues who were considered different, whether in terms of background, social status, or even sexual orientation. This raises another big question. Was Jungkook really targeted because of his sexual orientation, or was there another reason behind the bullying? Some activists have highlighted that celebrities are often the target of discrimination in the military environment because they are considered special compared to ordinary soldiers. Not only Jungkook, but several South Korean celebrities who have served in the military in the past have also faced similar rumors. Some of them even admitted that they felt very depressed during their days of duty, although not all of them dared to speak openly. The issue has also caught the attention of the LGBTQ+ community, both in South Korea and globally. They judge that this case reflects how the military environment is often an unsafe place for those with minority sexual orientations. One LGBTQ+ activist in South Korea stated that if this issue is true, then Jungkook's case could be an important moment to start a discussion about the treatment of LGBTQ+ soldiers in the military environment. It's not just about Jungkook. It's about how the current system tends to ignore or even perpetuate discrimination against those who are perceived as different, the activist said. However, criticism also comes from others who consider that this issue is only used to seek sympathy or create a media sensation. We have to be careful in drawing conclusions. Until there is concrete evidence, all this is just speculation. Wrote one commenter on social media. Even more surprising, a recent report suggests that this gossip may not have originated entirely from within the military camp. An investigative reporter claims that it is possible that outsiders are deliberately spreading the issue to create a sensation or even attack Jungkook's reputation. This is not the first time a celebrity has been attacked through baseless rumors. We have to question who actually benefits from this story. The reporter said, this claim expands on existing speculation. Is it possible that this issue is part of a certain strategy to drop the name of Jungkook, BTS, or even South Korea in the eyes of the world? International influence. The world is starting to take notice, not only in South Korea. This issue has now attracted international attention. Media from different countries began reporting on the development of the case, highlighting how celebrities like Jungkook faced tremendous pressure, even in what should have been a neutral environment such as the military. In fact, several global celebrities also gave their support to Jungkook through their social media. No one deserves to face unfair treatment, let alone someone who has given so much happiness to the world, wrote a famous singer from the United States on Twitter. However, there are also those who are skeptical of the involvement of this international media. They question whether the overwhelming attention from the outside world will actually make the situation more difficult for Jungkook. What is Jungkook's next move? In the midst of all this, the main attention remains on Jungkook. What will he do? Will he finally talk about the situation he is facing? Or will he remain silent and focus on completing his military service? One thing is certain. This case has created a huge wave that not only affects Jungkook, but also opens wider discussions on issues of discrimination, privacy, and treatment of celebrities in the military environment. The truth is still sealed to date. There is no concrete evidence that could justify or refute all the claims in circulation. However, one thing is clear, is that the world demands transparency and justice. Will the military take further steps to ensure nothing is hidden? In the end, it's not just about Jungkook. It is a story about how a system can affect individuals, both positively and negatively. And while the world waits for answers, attention continues to be drawn to the military camp where Jungkook is located, waiting for any new developments that might change the course of this story. Will this be the beginning of a major change? Or will it just be one of the forgotten stories in the flow of time?